Talk to me. I wait for some people to hop on. YouTube sending notifications, man. I'm sorry, y'all. There's always a lag with this shit. It always like takes longer than what it's supposed to. We might as well hop right into it. Alright, so I've been seeing a lot of back and forth going with Canelo Alvarez fans and with Terence Crawford fans. You know, each is thoroughly convinced that this is a mismatch and that they'll fight her to win. I got it being 50-50. At first, I was a dude that considered Canelo Alvarez to be the wide favorite in this fight, but I've recently changed my mind. This is a 50-50. Empty, what up? What's the word is that everybody need to stop acting like it's a foregone conclusion about who's gonna win this fight, Empty. This is a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight, and I didn't see it as a 50-50 fight. I thought it would be completely lopsided. I thought it was either Terence Crawford would lose a controversial decision or get his ass whipped. Now, after watching Canelo versus William Skull, I don't have the same perspective. I feel like that Terence Crawford is definitely a live dog in this fight, but I still consider Canelo Alvarez to be a live dog. And the reason being, styles make fights, yo. The size difference isn't as glaring as I thought. Now, is Canelo the bigger man? Of course. Canelo can't make 154 pounds. And he didn't start his career off at 135 pounds. But the size it's not going to be that difficult. It's not going to be that difficult because of Canelo's flaws. Exactly, Empty. Canelo does not like movement. And because Canelo does not like movement, because Canelo doesn't deal with movement well, Crawford has a better than chance. This is 50-50. Because it all depends on, can Crawford take a shot from Canelo? One, can Canelo close the gap on Crawford? Two, that's where this fight's gonna be won at. Skill level, they're both highly skilled fighters. Do I think Crawford is more skilled than Canelo? Yeah. But that's not saying that Canelo isn't skilled. Canelo is highly skilled. Great upper body movement. Great counter puncher. Can fight on the inside. Can fight on the outside. Yeah. He just doesn't deal well with movement. Got slow feet. It's a 50-50 fight, y'all. This is a 50-50 fight. And I keep telling people that I was wrong. Like, I completely wrote this shit off. Megan from Scotland. How's it going? Shout out to Scotland, man. 50-50 fight. You gotta see how it plays out. Hit that like button, y'all. Gotta see how this fight plays out. I think the early rounds are going to be really, really telling. Can Crawford stay disciplined? Can Crawford not get greedy? Will Crawford not get greedy? Is Crawford going to be comfortable landing the 1-2 and not biting down to try to land that kill shot? Megan, I'm from Philly. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, United States. Is Crawford going to make steady deposits to the body? I think that's the defeat Canelo Alvarez. When Bozian has said it definitely rang true. Nobody goes to Canelo's body. So Crawford, can he establish that stab to the body early and often? You gotta see, man. You gotta see. See, I like the UK. I like the UK. I definitely want to visit the UK. But yeah, America's the place to be. It's America. A whole bunch of different climates. Like, you would love it out here. Well, yeah, can Crawford land a stab? Can Canelo neutralize Crawford's movement? Can Canelo neutralize Crawford's speed? Of course the layoff's going to hurt Crawford, right? Of course it is. Especially in those early rounds. In the early rounds, expect his time to be off. Expect him to be a little rusty. I mean, that is a factor. Canelo could want to make a statement after his last performance. And that's why I said this is a 50-50 fight. I got more questions than answers for you. And when I have more questions than answers, that makes for a good, intriguing fight. We don't know how Crawford's going to look at 68. We don't know if Crawford can take Canelo power. We don't know if Canelo can neutralize Crawford's movement. We don't know if Canelo can neutralize Crawford's speed. That's why we got to watch it. That's why we got to fucking watch this fight. I wasn't excited. I didn't want to see it. I didn't like the fight for Crawford early on. Now I need to see this fight. Oh, you was in Miami? Oh, shit. Hunter on the hunt. What up? My guy. Yeah, Miami's fucking awesome. I mean, shit, I would tell you to move out to the States, but with what we got going on here, shit, I don't even know if you'll be able to. But yeah, we gotta watch this fight. We gotta watch this fight. We got more questions than answers. I think that both fighters are live dogs. I think no fan base should look beyond that fighter because they're both extremely dangerous. They both can punch. Can Crawford punch at 168 pounds? What I realize is the punches that you don't see coming that hurt you. Does Crawford have that ability to do that on somebody with Canelo Alvarez's chin? Possibly. But we got to see it. Canelo's going to have the problem with the distance if Bud chooses to fight that way. We all know Bud is a dog. And we also know that Bud likes stoppages. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. We got to watch it. No, I don't know who's on the undercard. I'm curious to see which game plan Eddie Reynoso and Bull Mac go with. I mean, with Crawford, right? You've seen things have success against Crawford, but you've never seen Crawford in a position where you felt like somebody beat him. You've seen people do things well, but nobody has done things well enough to capture 7 rounds. You've seen Canelo beat, and you've seen situations where you felt like Canelo was beat even though he got a decision. So I feel like there's a lot for Terence Crawford to pull from to come up with a game plan. But we got to see this fight. What's your thoughts on them possibly moving this fight out of Vegas, moving the date, etc.? It kind of caught me off guard. It seemed like with Turkey, there's a lot of moving parts. I wouldn't mind seeing a fight in another location. I'm getting tired of just Vegas, everything being Vegas for these big fights. The world is big. I wouldn't mind LA. I wouldn't mind New York. I wouldn't even mind Miami. My man Allen fighters done things well in early fights. Canelo conditioning falls apart late. Interesting first. I mean, his conditioning isn't as bad as what it once was. That was a major red flag with Canelo. That cost him. That cost him a lot of rounds, gassing out late. The first 3 or 4. If Crawford is having a lot of success early, that doesn't mean he's going to have success mid to late. If he's having a lot of success early, it could prove good or bad for Crawford, because he could decide, like, this dude ain't fucking with me. Let me bite down and let me step on the gas. And Canelo could end up catching with something. Or Canelo could start getting desperate, and then now it opens Canelo up to a bunch of shots. Zaid, I agree. Never back down, never give up. You're right. You think Turkey Lion clip? I can see that. I'm tired of fights in Vegas, though, bro. I'm tired of fights in Vegas. I need another vibe clip. Like, I done been to Vegas like more than any other place. That shit gets old fast. I need another vibe clip. We need to be on the beach somewhere, man. We need to be outside. You think it's gonna be like Bud versus Post Style? Truth and facts. My old head, what up? Hey, y'all, I gotta hop off real fast. I'm gonna hop back on a little later. I just wanted to cook with y'all real quick. Yeah, them kickbacks is real in Vegas. But I'm about to dip off. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go on tour for this fight. I feel like it's the biggest fight in boxing. And I'm gonna try to get everybody's perspective, right? Not just Philly, but everybody's perspective. Even I'm gonna set up interviews from overseas, seeing how they feel. Well, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm out.